For some of us, this is the first time in a couple of years that you're heading into a larger holiday gathering. And as you're catching up with family, the Alzheimer's Association says you should take note of how your loved ones are doing.
About 5 years ago, Natalie Boylan noticed something different about her mother, Sherry Reyes.
Maybe from just growing up and knowing my mom, and then going into adulthood and seeing my mom, and just there were a few things that were a little bit off.
Boylan talked to other family members, and they came together to bring their concerns to her. It took 2 years before Reyes was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. As we start to gather again this holiday season, it's a good reminder to notice your loved one's behaviors, starting with memory.
So if folks are having a hard time with, remembering maybe to take their medications, or some families call and say, my dad is feeding the dog 6 times a day, or mom's leaving the stove on. And just really their overall daily functioning. So how they're performing their activities of daily living. Some individuals may notice that their loved one is having a difficult time with driving or just completing familiar tasks. Personality and mood changes may also be a warning sign.
Weisgerber says you'll want to have a talk as soon as possible.
Not at Christmas dinner, right? But to afterwards have that conversation of say, hey, mom, I've noticed that some things have changed with you. Can we have a conversation about that?
She says it's not always Alzheimer's disease. It could be depression, a vitamin deficiency, or just the effects of isolation over the last year and a half. It's better to rule it out or get the help your loved one needs.
And I've known people that have it or have family, and they don't want to do anything about it. And I always try to tell them, what I'm doing, and meeting with other people that have the same disease as me every week, and with a group of people and leaders in there are very helpful.
I really admire my mom. She has a great outlook and disposition with this whole thing. She has a very sort of, well, I can't do anything about it, so let me live my life to the fullest extent sort of attitude, which is not the case for a lot of people.
If you feel like you're noticing some of the signs in your loved one, or you have any questions, the Alzheimer's Association has a 24-hour helpline. That number is 1-800-272-3900.
Great story. Thank you, Brea.